13 on your sideline. Sponsored by Davenport University. Get where the world is going.
It's week 2 of the high school football season, and our game of the week features 2 of the most successful programs in West Michigan, Muskegon and Rockford.
But coming into this matchup, the catch is both teams started the season with a loss.
13 on your side, sports anchor Jacob Seuss joins us now from Hackley Stadium, where both the Big Reds and the Rams are desperate for their first win of the year. Hi there, Jacob.
All right, guys, first of all, Godspeed to all the kickers and punters tonight because the wind is whipping here at Hackley Stadium, 2 hours to kick off. I don't know how many successful field goals we're going to see tonight. Second of all, headed into week 2, that's when we start to get a better feel for which teams are good and which teams maybe are on the cusp. But for Rockford and Muskegon here, both 0-1, but they both played pretty well last week. For Muskegon, it was a 44-40 loss to Granville. A lot of offense in that game, not much defense. Rockford, they took on one of the best teams in Michigan, Saline, and they held their own their entire way. So coming into week 2, maybe it's safe to say I'm not really too sure how good both of these two teams are going to be, but we're going to see tonight because nobody wants to go home 0-2. Muskegon, though, they've actually started the season 0-2 each of the last 2 seasons. They haven't started a season 0-3 since 1960. How's that for a stat for you? For Rockford, they're not used to starting the season 0-2, so you know they want to get a win here tonight. But if you do look at 0-2, whoever loses tonight, they're not out of it. Muskegon, they started 0-2 2 years ago. They then went on to win the state championship. They started 0-2 last year, then proceeded to miss the playoffs for the first time in 23 years. So certainly it's an uphill battle, but this is going to be a really good game. Third straight season, these two are going head-to-head. Rockford has taken the last 2. The Rams have a 7-5 advantage in the 12 all-time meetings between these 2 games. And like you guys said, these are 2 of the biggest blue blood programs in West Michigan. 2 of the premier names. Both teams have great athletes on both sides of the football. So this is going to be a good one of the best non-conference games we have on our schedule. So really looking forward to it. But there's plenty of other great games around the state tonight. Coming up at 5:30, we're going to break down some more X's and O's for this one and also take a look at the rest of the slate before a week 2 edition of 13 on your sidelines coming up a little after 11:15 tonight. But for now, in Muskegon, I'm Jacob Seuss, 13 on your side sports.